BTS is blowing up even more, if that's possible. K-pop is having a major moment right now. I'm Elizabeth Wagmeister here with our senior music editor, Jem Aswad. Jem, we have got to talk about BTS. We've got to talk about Blackpink. They're having both huge moments right now. What's been going on?
Well, they couldn't have timed it a whole lot better. Blackpink had their first public U.S. concert or something like that, because I've actually seen them at a showcase before. At Coachella, came away with rave reviews. BTS had their third #1 album in the U.S., and they performed on Saturday Night Live, which is, I think the first look a lot of people had at them. And all those things, those are the three big things, but it's all adding up to a big moment.
Absolutely. Now, BTS being on SNL, that was the first K-pop musical act that SNL ever had. So really kind of bringing them into this mainstream arena that they've been coming into for the past few years here in the States. Do you think that the K-pop genre, is that a trend, or are we going to keep seeing more and more K-pop bands really continue to go mainstream?
It's straight pop music. It really, to me, sounds an awful lot like the boy bands 20 years ago. And everybody knows nostalgia moves in 20-year cycles. So, not only do you have Blackpink at Coachella and you've got BTS on SNL, you've got NSYNC, 4/5 of them, joining Ariana on stage. It's all, it's all sort of rolling together. And the music is very boy band-ish. Now, one thing that's interesting about BTS is they don't really sing all that much. They rap, they dance like madmen. They're fantastic dancers, but even on SNL, and this actually is to their credit, the three backing singers at the back of the stage, they were doing the singing. And it's good that that's obvious, if not exactly highlighted, not that there'd be room for them with 7 dudes up front dancing.
Right. So BTS, they broke YouTube's record for the most viewed video in 24 hours, 78 million views with their new music video Boy With Love, which features Halsey. How big is that number, and what does that really mean for BTS's place in the music industry right now?
I mean, that number is monumental, and what it means is they have done an incredible job of mobilizing their fan base. Social media has enabled artists to reach out directly to their fans, and they're masters at it, or their management team is anyway. They know exactly what to do, and on top of that, South Korean pop groups are, if nothing else, disciplined. The training they go through, years of training, this is all they do. So they are focused on what they're doing 24/7, and not everybody does that.
Do you anticipate a lot more major stars that are going to want to be collaborating with these K-pop groups?
Oh yeah, unquestionably. They've got Halsey and Ed Sheeran on this latest record. I mean, you don't really get a whole lot bigger than that. Anglo stars, for lack of a better word, are going to be attracted to that fan base and what it can do for them and their royalties and their income and things like that. So it's a great look for them. I mean, I'm not sure if Ed Sheeran and Halsey have co-writing credits on those songs. I expect they do. That is a very big check for them and a very big look for them as well.
Absolutely. Well, Jem, what do you think is the future of K-pop? Is it here to stay?
To a degree, yes. I mean, you can almost draw a direct parallel to the boy bands. I would expect anyway, because it's an overseas phenomenon, it's a little harder to say. But people's attention spans wear out, the trend will wear out, it'll go on for another couple of years. And then in 20 years, Elizabeth and I may be sitting here and saying, gosh, isn't it about time for K-pop nostalgia? So we're just gonna sit here and wait.